world.
If Tom Waits isn't an actor, then he's regularly been getting away with some acting for over 40 years.
When was the last time you were with a woman?
Probably the Depression.
Do we thank Sylvester Stallone, of all people, for first casting him in 1978's Paradise Alley, albeit as doppelganger to his already established musical persona, a smart-mouthed Bukowski-esque piano man of late-night dive bars. And if Waits has expanded his range over the years, there are still striking connections between his recording career and his screen one.
You want to buy a ticket? You want to buy a watch? Want to buy a watch? 8 o'clock. Show's about to start. Come on in.
After all, Tom Waits the musician has long been a consummate role player. He's called it method singing. Pre the music video era, Waits had already experimented with visualizing his song, The One That Got Away, in pioneering rotoscoped animation short Tom Waits for No One.
The one that got away.
His album covers, almost always featuring himself, look like movie stills from obscure film noir B pictures or grungy indie productions.
Well, Jesus gonna be here.
His songs often play like movie vignettes, populated by eccentrics and loners, outsiders and loose cannons.
You can say about mankind, there's nothing kind about man.
The Nighthawks at the diner, the rain dogs abandoned on the street.
With the rain dogs.
And similarly, his film roles often feel like second cousins to characters on the record.
What's he building in there?
Try and envisage Tom Waits in a Marvel movie, or fighting Star Wars.
Way down in the hole.
Many of them even talk like dialogue ripped from his lyrics' evocative imagery and tall tales.
The road ain't what it used to be, kid. It's bad food and everything looks the same.
That's Nanook. She's a mute. She does this throat singing. She's hilarious.
You didn't think I was serious just because I carry a rabbit around?
And if Waits' songs tend to focus on the marginalized, on screen he too rarely takes center stage. Sometimes that trademark charcoal-tipped growl of a voice alone will suffice, the perfect narrator for an eerie fable.
No question. Something evil was abiding there. Ooh, that's 2:20 in the a.m. right here in Memphis.
Or smooth-talking late-night DJ.
We got a vice op through, swears you approached him and fondled his privates in the men's room.
He can pop up in blink and miss 'em or uncredited cameos.
Didn't even look at you.
Well, he's paying so he don't have to look.
Get erased due to music copyright reasons. Or even just get a couple of lines.
What you boys want?
The Dally. We gotta see Dally.
He has his favorite filmmakers.
Hey, Tom. All right. Glad you could make it.
He's appeared as Tom Waits.
Free sailor.
He's repeatedly gone toe-to-toe with A-list stars.
Okay, give me a couple hours. Could I have a little bit of quiet in here, please?
Some of his movies have almost disappeared in the digital age, regardless of whether they and he have been engaging.
It's all right. Free.
Or, frankly, aggravating. And for all the music and movie overlap, Waits has frequently described the frustrations of filmmaking, not just in the endless downtime when Tom just waits. but also in his smaller overall creative input.
Float on up. Come on, we gotta go. Float on up. Float? Come on, man.
I can't.
Come on, we're gonna spend the rest of your life down there?
No, but what if I...
Hey, they're gonna be here in a second. No. Wait for me.
My mouth tells me about you.
That said, there are times when Waits' screen work really does soar.
That he is coming.
So, with honourable mentions to his devoted lunatic Renfield in Bram Stoker's Dracula,
A canned tornado, huh?
his cracked inventor in old superhero comedy Mystery Men,
Doctor, you are a genius.
That's what the card says.
Doing drugs or something?
his undercover angel in Wrist Cutters, A Love Story, and his lovelorn serial killer in Seven Psychopaths. Here are Tom Waits' top 5 movie performances. In Waits' second, far more substantial role for Terry Gilliam,
It's been a while.
he's the devilish Mr. Nick, making mischief and taking bets for souls with Christopher Plummer's enchanted theatre troupe leader.
Can I offer you a stick of gum or a breath mint?
Waits handles Gilliam's freewheeling fantasy with a sprightly flair he's seldom been asked to supply, and a wicked glint in his eye.
Damn,
He should have played stylish villains more often.
I've won.
It's effectively a short in the Coen brothers' pitiless Western portmanteau, but Waits still gets a rare center stage, near solo outing as a grizzled prospector in All Gold Canyon. Whether croaking out Mother McCree or yapping to imaginary companion Mr. Pocket,
I catch up with you tomorrow.
Waits utterly convinces and captivates as a wily and unexpectedly tough obsessive.
It went clean through. It didn't hit nothing important.
Gold country for an old man.
It didn't hit nothing important.
For a true Tom Waits feature leading role though, see his first and best outing in Jim Jarmusch's offbeat Prison Break shuffle. Feckless DJ Zach, framed for murder, shares a cell, escapes, and goes on the run with the equally abrasive Jack and irrepressible Italian Roberto.
Come on, he's wonderful, look.
Soulful but inexpressive, Waits is an ideal fit for Jarmusch's wry, laconic existentialism. A loner who can flee jail, but who's a perpetual prisoner of his own inner cages.
I got the whole outfit up at the house.
The terminally ill sidekick to Jack Nicholson's haunted alcoholic,
Doc says I got cancer. First thing I ever got.
in Hector Babenco's intimate epic about vagrants in the Great Depression, is the closest Waits ever came to fleshing out one of his own song-rendered down and outs.
Told me she wanted to be a nurse up there in Alaska.
Holding his own opposite Nicholson and Meryl Streep, Rudy is Waits' most heartbreaking screen creation, a testament to how well he understands lives of bad livers and broken hearts, tossed aside by society like small change. Too often Tom Waits' film directors shortcut around his music persona's real dark hearts and head straight for the easy eccentricities. Not so Robert Altman, working from Raymond Carver's short stories in his LA Mosaic masterpiece. Waits' heavy-drinking limo driver Earl Piggott, feeling emasculated, can only lash out, then take refuge in booze.
You're such a bullshit artist.
You're the one chipping away at our mansion of love, baby.
Of course, he has just enough charm to vacate the Last Chance Saloon, though doubtless he'll be back there again soon. It's a brilliant disappearance into a small, weak man by a larger-than-life character. Even in an ensemble with relatively little screen time, Shortcuts is the film that proves Tom Waits, rather than just occasionally indulging in some acting in movies, can be, as he's proved in his music for decades, some actor.
I'm only talking 'cause you look like you needed a friend.